Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER One News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER One News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER One News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER One News. I'm Alan Troop with your weekend edition. We will review some of the top stories for this week and a few of your favorites. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER One Weather Center. One of our top stories this week was about a former Royal City wrestler and his band's recent Latin Grammy nominations. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
Dicen que soy el rey de reyes, que tiene lujos y placeres, que tiene todo lo que quieres, fama, fortuna.
Royal City's own Jose Barajas is a bass and guitar player with Los Canarios de Michoacán, a Pasco-based band recently nominated for 2 Latin Grammy Awards. The band last month traveled to Las Vegas, where all the international stars of the Latin music industry converged for the Latin Grammys ceremony. Los Canarios were nominated for the Best Norteño album, Hoy y Siempre, which the also nominated hit song Todo y Nada can be found. Los Canarios recently drew a crowd of fans that packed Andaluz nightclub to capacity in Quincy, one of the band's rare performances in Grant County. Jose recalled growing up in Royal City, where he made his original mark at the high school, not on the stage, but on the mat.
Wrestled for Royal City, was a state champ actually in wrestling, so it's another one of my passions. And from there I went to college to go wrestle in Yakima. Came back to Moses, did some cage fighting, a little bit different, did some union painting. Then I started doing this in music.
But music was always a part of his family growing up in Royal City.
Our family, we all started, we had a group as little kids. My uncles and my parents, they like to get together, have some refreshments, some drinks. And they like music, so they started with guitar and a piano, and from then they started learning, and they had us kids learn. And we were playing at the school, at Royal, at the elementary as little kids.
It was the path that led Jose to Los Canarios 6 years ago.
They called my cousin that used to be in the band, and he went to go try out to be the lead vocalist, and he told them, hey, well, I have a cousin that plays the bass.
He said it was a thrill of a lifetime for the band to be nominated for 2 Grammys.
It was exciting, very, very exciting, and still, it didn't hit us till we were actually there in Vegas at the Latin Grammys. I was like, okay, this is awesome. Once I got there and I saw how much of it's a big deal being there. Only the top people are there, top musicians, top composers. So it was an awesome experience.
Well, he always calls Grant County home. With his wife, children, and the rest of the Barajas family living here, Los Canarios are going places.
We tour all over the United States, and we've taken 2 years of not going to Mexico, but I think this coming year we're going to start going back there and touring, so going international. And we have future plans to go to Chile, to go to Honduras, Paraguay.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER One News.
Thank you, Jeff. Every day, police officers, deputies, and state troopers are on the streets protecting us from drunk drivers. They received some recognition from the Central Basin Traffic Safety Task Force during their Night of 1,000 Stars. Here's Vivian Huang with the story.
It was the Night of 1,000 Stars. The Central Basin Traffic Safety Task Force acknowledged the efforts of local law enforcement officers to keep impaired drivers off the roads. Officers from both Grant and Adams counties were presented awards for making a minimum of 20 DUI arrests between January 1st and November 16th. Awards were also presented for the top cop with the most DUI arrests, honorable mention awards, and Night of 1,000 Stars awards for education. Target Zero manager and coordinator Erica Simmons told iFIBER One News why she feels acknowledging the officers is so important.
I cannot say enough about the officers I work with. Their camaraderie together, the agencies, they all work together so well. I mean, and we're talking Adams County and Grant County both. It's the way they interact with each other and the way they respect each other is amazing. And for me to just be a small part of it, I just feel honored. So I feel it's very important for the public to understand. So many times people look at cops as the bad guys. They're always out there writing tickets, and they're, and especially children, there's a lot of children that they see an officer come to arrest a parent, or it's a bad circumstance. And so I think we need to remind the community that they're doing a very dangerous job, and they're doing us a huge service, and they don't get thanked enough. And so I want to make sure that they're thanked for the efforts that they make. They're saving lives, and that's important.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thanks, Vivian. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DLC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day, or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages.
If it's metal, we buy it at J&K Recycling, from junk cars to farm equipment and everything in between. We are looking to buy industrial and construction equipment, iron and steel, copper, brass, or aluminum. We buy scrap metal of any kind. We can come to you to clean up your junk so you don't have to. Give J&K Recycling a call today. Remember, if it's metal, we buy it.
Looking for that authentic Philly flavor? Come down to Nia Carson's Cheesesteaks, Wings and Things and try our mouthwatering cheesesteak sandwiches, prepared fresh and served hot. Make sure to pair it up with our classic wings, ranging from sweet and tangy to hot and spicy. East meets West at Nia Carson's. We provide Moses Lake with that authentic Philadelphia taste. Bring the whole family. We promise to make them something they'll all enjoy. Nia Carson's Cheesesteaks, Wings and Things. Good service, great price, and something different.
Hello everybody, good to be with you. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather reports from the One News Weather Center, and it is brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Let's begin with a quick look at your headlines across the area. Quite an improvement along our region. High pressure building overnight, but still mostly cloudy skies are across the area. Moist winter storm system in the northwest. Warming trend across the immediate area. We are anticipating a beautiful forecast across the basin. Temperatures in the upper 20s maxed out this afternoon. The minimum in the upper teens, and the sunset for 10. And across Moses Lake, a similar scenario. This temperature maxing out around 30 and the minimum around 15, the sunset at 4:10. Conditions right outside your door. Temperatures flirting with the 30-degree mark with partly to mostly cloudy skies. That light southeasterly breeze at around 3 miles per hour. During the past 24 to 48 hours, we've noticed that storm system impacting the area. Inland northwest is where the most unsettled weather does remain overnight, and considerable snow amounts expected. Now overnight, we notice inland northwest with the brunt of the storm and showers along the immediate coastline. We are going to notice all of this unsettled weather tapers off as we head into Saturday morning, and dry conditions expected to continue across the basin. Another storm system for Sunday, bringing a mixed scenario with rain and also a mixed precipitation and snow showers once again for inland northwest. Here's a quick look for this Saturday afternoon. We are anticipating most unsettled weather to the northwest Tri-Cities area and along Ponderay, Spokane. These temperatures around the 30-degree mark, upper 20s for some of you with some cloud cover. Quick look, closer look, better yet, at the conditions for this Saturday afternoon along Grand Coulee and also Wilson Creek in the Tri-Cities and over the rest of the basin with these temperatures in the lower 30s. A little bit of a cloud cover, but overall dry conditions. Mother Nature definitely being good to us as we make it through this weekend and head into the beginning of next week. For Christmas Eve, we are anticipating beautiful dry conditions. Notice those seasonable temperatures and that warming trend in the lower 30s for the weekend, even some lower 40s for this coming Monday. Now, Christmas Day, partly to mostly cloudy skies for Wednesday with temperatures in the lower 30s. Good to be with you, everybody. This segment brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We'll be right back with sports.
Welcome to Toyotathon. How can I help?
I love Toyotathon. It's the only time I ever buy a car.
Smart. 35 years of amazing deals.
Yep. I remember buying my first Toyota here.
Yes, my first new car.
I'm adorable.
Join the Prius family right now for only $199 a month with a new 2013 Prius C-Lease. And receive Toyota Care Plus, an additional year of no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
Good food, cold beer, and plenty of entertainment. That's what Sporty Steakhouse is all about. Open 6 a.m. every day. We offer over 100 reasonably priced menu items with 24 different ice-cold beers on tap and a wide variety of spirits. Come in with your favorite group, watch the game on our big screen TV, shoot pool, play shuffleboard, and more. We have live music and DJs, so find us on Facebook for upcoming events. Located on East Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake. Sporty Steakhouse, where good friends meet.
McKay Healthcare of Soap Lake has recently started fundraising efforts to generate $500,000. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
Bouncing back from a November bond election loss, Soap Lake supporters of McKay Healthcare Nursing Home are stepping up fundraising efforts. McKay has opened up an account at Ephrata's Granco Federal Credit Union. McKay and its supporters also set up a Facebook page and web page for donations at crowdfunding site GoFundMe.com. The goal is to raise $500,000 needed to replace the boilers and heating system at McKay, which is more than 75 years old. McKay officials have said that a new heating system would save the nursing home about $3,500 a month. Sam Van Meter, who took over as McKay's administrator 2 months ago and has 26 years of experience in nursing homes, warned that McKay's heating system has had its problems since the November 5th election loss.
I can tell you that we have had a couple of partial failures since that, and we have managed to get the last parts that we are aware of and that our suppliers are aware of to make these temporary repairs. So this situation remains imminent, and it's a genuine situation. As a matter of fact, an interesting point, our boilers are so old that we've been in conversation with a museum that would like to have them.
Van Meter praised Granco Federal Credit Union for its support.
Well, you know, I know it won't be any surprise to anybody in the area that Granco is a genuine friend of the community, and I think they take that very seriously. I know in a number of circumstances prior to my coming, Granco has been instrumental in just selfless acts to make things considerably better for the people we serve at McKay Healthcare.
Granco's manager, Roger Johnson, explained why the credit union at 217 Alder Street in Ephrata set up the McKay account and continues to support the healthcare center.
Well, McKay, we have an employee, actually we have 2 employees here who have family at McKay. And we've been sponsoring McKay for, I think, about 2 years now as one of our charitable organizations that we sponsor. We bought them a large screen TV a couple of years ago. Debbie Bird is really our contact there.
Van Meter said McKay is looking at other fundraising options.
We're working diligently to try to identify anyone who can partner with us, help us. We're looking at possibilities for grants, any assistance we can get from the community.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-aged children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Call us crazy, but we like to think a clean car runs a little better. Increase the value of your truck, car, boat, or RV at Avila Detailing in Moses Lake by giving it that special look you've been waiting for. Beat the heat with tinted windows. Let us shampoo or reupholster the inside of your ride. You put in a lot of miles this summer. Isn't it about time for a tune-up? And keep in mind that we offer free pickup and drop-off. Like us on Facebook for our weekly specials. Avila Detailing in Moses Lake. Give your ride what it deserves.
Winterfest was the walk and talk of the town last weekend in Soap Lake. Here's Jeff Chu with the story.
It was a big day for the kids of Soap Lake. Both Santa Claus and the Snow Queen came to town. After seeing the Snow Queen, a Hans Christian Andersen play performed at Masker's Theater, the kids strolled down the street to the town's gazebo to welcome the jolly big guy in red. The Snow Queen was directed by Patty Jardine and Stacy Brissy. Starring were Peggy Dubé, Ruth Brissy, Joshua Brissy, Holly Peterson, Emily Taylor, and Jennifer Schwartz. Aboard a Soap Lake fire truck, Santa rolled down Main to the gazebo at Canna Street, where the kids lined up to tell him what they wanted for Christmas. Soap Lake Chamber of Commerce Vice President and City Councilwoman Kat Sanderson says it was a good turnout with about 100 people, mostly kids, who welcomed Santa with Christmas carols and holiday cheer.
Oh, I think it turned out great. We had the kids all went to the Snow Queen at Masker's Theater. They got out from there, and we had hot chocolate and cookies for them. And then caroling down here at the gazebo with the gigantic Christmas tree. And I think it was all a success. Great little community event for Soap Lake. Santa on the fire truck is always a big splash. Yeah.
Parents and kids were warmed up first with Christmas carols and cookies before they sat down with Santa. All this under one of the biggest Christmas trees Soap Lake has seen in the middle of the downtown intersection. Compliments of Soap Lake Chamber of Commerce President Kyle Nelson. The tree came from his backyard and was cut and transported to the site by Grant County Public Utility District. The city strung up lights and Soap Lake school children decorated it. Down the street at City Hall, the Art Guild of the Soap Lake area hosted the annual Winterfest Art Show, which drew 112 entries this year from several different artists around the region. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
At High Mountain Hunting Supply, we have a saying that guides us. If we won't use it in the field, we won't sell it in the store. We take that seriously. Every gun, every rod, every bow that we sell is a product you can feel confident will help you land the biggest fish or harvest the biggest game. Our experts will help you find the right product for your needs. Come see us at 12238 North Frontage Road in Moses Lake or 223 North Mission in Wenatchee. High Mountain Hunting Supply, your source for hunting and fishing.
Ephrata recently experienced a miracle on Main Street, and everyone seemed to enjoy the Christmas spirit. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Ephrata celebrated the Christmas season Saturday with a parade, the Jingle Bell Fun Run, children's crafts, a visit with Santa, and lots of cookies. The Miracle on Main Street Festival kicked off with an Ephrata Senior Center holiday breakfast and the fun run Saturday morning that drew about 115 walkers and runners to the 1 and 3 mile courses. Event coordinator Angie Duffner, who has been Ephrata Chamber of Commerce Executive Director for 5 years, says the event has been around for many more years.
Miracle on Main Street Festival is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. It's been going on longer than I've been there. It's our Christmas festival. It's our holiday festival. It's a lighted parade in the evening. There's kids' activities, Santa pictures at the ERC. It just starts the day with the Jingle Bell Fun Run.
Duffner and her children handed out T-shirts to those who finished the fun run. The same Ephrata High School cross-country and track runner, Matthew Mortimer, who won the Halloween Costumatic Fun Run in Ephrata, came in first at the Saturday Fun Run as well.
It's the first year I've had some success in fun runs. I mean, this race, for the cold, a lot of people came and turned out and ran anyway, even with the ice. It was fun getting to run with a whole bunch of people.
Kids enjoyed arts, crafts, and making their own cookies at the Miracle on Main Street Crafts event in the Ephrata Recreation Center. Children also sat on Santa's lap and whispered their Christmas wishes into his ear. Pictures with the Jolly Man in Red were taken for free. Members of the Columbia Basin Hospital Auxiliary also had cookies available. Ephrata Senior Center served breakfast, kicking off the event Saturday morning with proceeds benefiting the Backpack program for local school children. A holiday baking contest was also put on. The parade was short but well lit on Basin Street, where fire barrels and music and other holiday cheer warmed up parade goers on the sidewalk at Rock Park in the downtown business district. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week.